So from the age of about 7 until I was about 25, whenever I was sick, I would have this one particular nightmare which used to freak me out completely. It would start with that horrendous feeling of when you have a flu, of, well, the only way I can explain it is foreverness, a universe of black space, and that used to freak me out just in itself. But then I would hear a voice start telling me to count the dots, and what would appear before me would be millions and millions of white spots, and this voice would continue to say, count the spots, count the spots, count the spots, count the spots. And I would refuse, and I'd be getting quite upset. And then I'd hear the voice say, okay, well, if you're not going to count the spots, then you have to do this. And I would fall off what was like a metal bed, like a hospital bed, and the world would fall apart into a jigsaw puzzle. And the voice would start telling me to put the world back together. Repeatedly, put the world back together, put it together, put it together, put it together. And again, I would refuse. And then I would hear the voice say, okay, well, if you're not going to do that, then you have to do this. And I'd be back on the metal tray bed, and there'd be these spikes coming down on me very, very slowly. And that's when I would start screaming and crying for help. And then just as the spikes got to about an inch away from my chest, I would wake up, and I'd be sweating and I'd be crying, especially when I was younger, and calling for my mum. And yeah, that dream stayed with me for a very, very, very long time. Frightening.